Hooyah! This is Robin from the Back Pain Secret Podcast, and today we are going to talk about how to believe in people again to heal your back pain. I'm gonna play the intro song. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Okay?
So, here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets.
Okay, guys, so I'm back, and today's topic is how to believe in people again to heal your back pain, okay? Kind of a strange title, but it's all going to make sense, okay? But before I get into all of that, I want to just give you a short update what's going on in my life, because it's been a while. I've just been very, very busy. I'm actually reopening or updating 3 different physiotherapy clinics, finding people to them, new physios, rebuilding stuff, and it's been crazy. It's been really, really crazy. I've been working these 70 and 80-hour weeks, and we have the corona going on, and the kids are home from school, everyone's home, so I'm actually in my bedroom. This is the only place I have that's quiet at the moment, but it's good. Things are looking up. I think personally, on a personal note, I think the corona stuff is definitely going. We're at least halfway through it, right? So hopefully we're going to pull through. Okay, guys. Anyway, back to today's topic: how to believe in people again to heal your back pain. And as always, I have this patient story. It's a made-up name, of course. I was treating this young lady a few years back. We can call her Olivia. She was 45 years old. She was a mother of 2. She was divorced. Olivia grew up with her dad. Okay, the mom had passed away when she was fairly young, and all through her when she was growing up, the father was just working all the time. Okay, so she felt left behind from a young age. Currently, she had a horrible boss at her work. Okay, that was just like very, very demanding, and was trying to micromanage her every step she was taking. She was always like trying to do like just that. So she kind of a hard time at work, and the back pain that she experienced, it was most likely a slipped disc, and her kids were 2 and 5 when I met her, and most likely the back pain came after she'd actually had her kids, because especially when you get a kid as a woman, all the different joints and ligaments and stuff gets loosened up during the pregnancy, and it takes a while to heal afterwards, almost up to 3 years. But since she had her kids, she had back pain and also sciatica going down her right leg more or less constantly, and days and weeks when she was taking care of herself, doing her walks and standing up more and stuff like that, she knew what she was going to do. She felt better, but other days it was horrible. So externally, when you met Olivia, she was like, had this perfect image. You could see that she spent a lot of time and effort into her clothes, what she was wearing. She was eating right. She had like everything in her house was perfect. The kids were very well brought up, and she never really said no to anyone. Any demand that came from her boss or friends or stuff, she was always there. She wanted to be a person that people loved and liked to be around. But she was doing this. She was trying to be everything to everyone, and she just couldn't keep up with it. She was always tired, and she was just feeling quite depressed, and she had lost faith in people. So internally, when I talked to Olivia, it was quite clear that nothing was really good enough for her. She always wanted everything to be perfect and better, and she could never be just satisfied with the stuff that was going on in her life. And also she always felt like she was giving more than everyone else in every relationship. And it was hard for her. She felt also that her the divorce she went through was quite kind of bad, and she had a lot of scars in her heart from that. And she definitely never really showed anyone, even close friends and families, who she really was, because she was afraid to get hurt again. So what she'd done more or less is she blocked out love and acceptance and just had this facade. Whenever she met someone, she had this facade. Me as well. It was very, very clear that she didn't let people in. Okay, so she hit kind of a wall. She was telling me, Olivia, it was her company were going through hard times, and they actually had to let quite a few people go. Okay, and boss was constantly on her back. She was trying to micromanage everything she was doing during the day. And the more work she did, the more work the boss piled on her. So it was hard. And this is something that I can relate. Many of my patients have this problem at work. That the boss, no matter what you do, they just put on more work. And they put more and more demands on it. And it's basically the boss's problem not being able to structure stuff. So I told her right there and then, that's a big problem for you. Also, other stuff that was going on, her father got married again, and she didn't really get along with their wife. The kids that she had, the two kids, they want to spend more time with the dad, because they thought he was like doing more fun stuff, than she did. He was into sports and the kids was into sports, and it was more like that. He was always doing sports with the kids, and Olivia wasn't into sports, so she felt bad around that. Also, the friends at work, they were all younger crowd. They were like 10 years younger, and they were just out partying every weekend and during weeknights and stuff. And she wasn't really into that, And the older friends she had, they were all married. Okay, so she felt like kind of in the middle there. She didn't really know how to react to that. Then also, she had kind of an epiphany. If you've been hurt and if you've been dismissed and people are mean around you, it's hard to keep faith in humanity. And the worst part about this, because she was feeling so bad, she was walking around. When you looked at Olivia, she was like handsome, really good looking. She had good clothes, nice clothes on, and she was like just nice to be around. But you could also see she had this sadness, and she was telling me after a few visits, that she actually lost faith in humanity. Everyone just seemed to want something from her and never gave anything back. And it's we had the chat, and we talked about her sciatica and her back pain. She got the exercises like you always do, the core stability exercises. You got like the stuff that you need to do at home, what you need to do at work. We went through a gym routine that she did. She liked to go to the gym, so we did all of that, But you could see it because she'd been around to many different people, back pain experts, and had these exercises, and she had consulted surgeons and everything, but it was the attitude she had that we more or less talked about. Because anytime I treat someone, I try to get to the root of the problem, like I'm sure everyone else does as well. But it doesn't really matter how many exercises that you get if it's your attitude that's actually causing most of the problems. Okay, so I was telling her, I'm gonna tell it straight to you, Olivia. If you're like drowning yourself in a pool of pessimism all the time, that's the stuff that's actually increasing your back pain and making it very hard for you to reduce your back pain and get on with your life. And I told her, Olivia, we have 7 billion people here now, plus, okay, 7 billion, okay, and the majority of us humans, are good, and we are kind, and you have to look at the facts. Right now we live on a planet, okay, even though right now it might seem hard to say that with the corona going on, we live on a planet right now that have like less wars than we've ever had before, ever, okay, and that's a fact. And it's easy to forget that when everything in the newspapers and the internet and the media, it's all negative, but it is, we have less wars than we've ever had before, everyone is just, it's important that everyone that's walking around out there and listening to this now, Olivia and you guys behind the net there, that everyone is really just trying, walking around, doing their best to get through their day, their week, their month, and their life. It's quite, there are people out there that are really, really mean, that are bastards, but they're few. Most people, so if someone has a different opinion than you have, and it's very seldom that they are evil. They think that their way to solve that problem, whatever, is a better way. Okay, so what I'm getting at here, guys, and to Olivia as well, I told her, never let a few people's behavior, okay, be the ruler of humanity. Let me say that again, because it's so important. Never let a few people's behavior be the ruler of humanity, how you look at someone else, because most people are good. Remember that, okay? So she had this conflict, after talking, if you get to a place where you feel like you are so special, okay, that no one really understands you, that you don't understand me, and you are trapped, okay? I meet quite a lot of patients like that, and I have friends like that, and I've been like that myself. So I'm not pointing any fingers, but it's very easy when you're walking around to feel like you're so special and no one really understands me, and my situation is special, those people, okay, are the people with the biggest egos, okay? Definitely the biggest egos. You have to understand, Olivia, and anyone else that are listening out there, your situation, your back pain, your marriage situation, your friends, uh, is not unique, okay? Is not unique. And I don't really care if you get pissed off when I say this to you, because it's true. A lot of people have been through what you've been going through right now, and dealing with what makes you special in this situation, Olivia and anyone else. It's basically how you choose to deal with the situation. That's where the real magic is, okay? So stuff that happens to you, there's loads of people that have gone through all of this stuff, but then again, how you choose to deal with it, that's another thing. She got quite angry with me, Olivia, and she was telling me, but I was telling you, this is, in my opinion, what you need to hear. So we went on and we had a heated discussion, and I told her, she was telling me, if you want more love and acceptance in your life, okay, you can't build a facade around yourself, Olivia, okay? It's not, you got to be able to let people in again, to come close to them, okay? And there is a possibility that you're going to get hurt again, okay? There's always a possibility, but before you do that, and you take that leap of faith, it's not going to work for you, okay? And you're going to feel this like you're not in society, and I would say that it's going to also affect your back pain. And the way you get back trust, okay, and in humanity, Olivia, is to take a chance and trust again. You share your thoughts, just like I'm doing here on the internet, on all different platforms. I'm talking from my heart here, and I'm saying, like, you need to trust. You need to share your feelings and your dreams, and be okay with if people even say something negative around that, because the majority of people aren't evil. Remember that, okay? So you got to be, in order to let people in again and connect with people, you have to tell them your dreams, your fears, the stuff that might be hard for you, but that's the stuff that's going to make it, okay? Also, like, share who you are, like what you stand for, what you're against, what you're for. Don't be shy, right, regarding that. And start connecting with your friends. Spend more time with the people in your group that are more positive and uplifting. Okay, it's great. Positive people attract more positive people, and I'm not saying that you should cut out every negative person in your life, but if you're in a rut right now, you have a lot of back pain, you have family problems, your work is in shits, it's going to be hard for you to like be there for a lot of other people before you got your own shit together. Okay, so, and also if you spend time with people that are uplifting and make you happy and are positive, spend also more time with their friends, because like I said, positive people, motivated people have a tendency to attract each other. Okay, guys, went off a bit of a rant here, and I'm so happy that the technical stuff is working. I'm on live on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube, okay? And it's challenging, and I see loads of you guys are on here, so I'm very, very happy about that. And I'm gonna start doing these more regular now when I got other stuff that's calmed down in my life, because I really enjoy this. This is kind of my own therapy session, okay? So it's all good, okay, guys? I hope you enjoyed this episode. And guys, remember, you're just one step away from healing your back pain. Bye-bye.
Want more back pain secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.